Hey, it's Doug Hammock here. Uh, I've been thinking about you today. I've been thinking about this today, getting on here and shooting this video for you. As you can hear the geese. It's March and it is the season, and actually it was sunny out here earlier today. As I was thinking about getting out here, I was going to come out and do this, and now all of a sudden it's a little grayer and the temperature's dropped some, but I'm still here and it's just like it's unpredictable always this time of year, um, and it just reminded me of how being online is not always the most predictable thing that you think. There are a lot of people that put forth programs or ideas and systems based upon what was working maybe even 6 months ago, and that isn't always the case. Things change. Let's think about the algorithms that have changed with Facebook, and a lot of people are still out there advertising with Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But I do know that my mentor in particular was saying that, don't rely upon just one source. And so that made me think about what I wanted to talk to you about today. And that's about skilling up. Okay? So yesterday I gave you some tools, some of the right tools that you need. But you definitely need a strategy to follow. It isn't just a matter of having just the right tools. It isn't just a matter of just sending traffic to a landing page and expecting it to just produce and stuff like that. There are skills that are involved. There's some things that you need to do. There's some things that are very visible that you definitely need to do, and then there are some things that are involved in the invisible. You have to form one of the most important things that you need to really skill up on, and that's my first thing that I want to talk to you about, is your habits. What you do every day, what you do day in and day out. Changing those habits. And why do I say that? Why do we need to do that? Well, here's the simple truth, and this is how everything works within the universe. Your habits, the things that you've been doing all along, everything that you've been doing every day, are the reason why you are where you are. There's nobody else that you can blame for those things. You need to take responsibility for yourself. But I'm going to shoot it to you straight. Your habits are the reason why you are where you are. I had a lot of bad habits. Straight up, I had a lot of habits that were not positive things in my life, and they were not things. And guess what? They had to go. Some things had to change. So you need to fill your life and what you're doing with good habits. And why do I say you need to do that? Why do you need to do that? Because there is a simple rule out there called the law of attraction. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's still there, and it still exists. And you attract the kinds of people that you have a personality for. You attract people when you're positive and you're upbeat and stuff like that. You attract those kind of people to you. When you have a series of perpetual habits that are not great, those are the kinds of people that you will attract, and those are not necessarily the kinds of people that you need to be surrounding yourself with in order to be a successful person. So the successful people form good habits. They form goals. They have goals. They look at their goals. They look at their goals day and night. They review over their goals. They work out their day to where they're following a certain set of goals. I've made a bunch of goals, a bunch of small goals for today, and I hit a whole bunch of them. because I make a habit of every morning I get up and I write out my goals that I have, the big goals that I have, and the things that I'm going to do today to work towards those goals. So that's just one of those good positive habits that you can do. Another good positive habit to have is to be listening to positive videos, such as people like the video I shared with you a couple days ago. If you didn't watch that video, go back and watch it. Zig Ziglar was the king he was the dean of positive thinking. He was the dean of the successful. There are others. There are good books that you can be reading, and you need to be reading good books, and you need to be listening to audio, and you need to be putting positive things in your head. And so that's one area where you need to skill up. Listen to the geese, man. The geese know what they're doing, but they have a perpetual habit that they follow, and it keeps them and guides them to where they're going. These are the same kinds of habits that you need to have. We also need to skill up in the area of the tools that we use and how we use these tools. As a matter of fact, this particular tool that I'm using right now, this video and talking to you, this is a skill where I need to skill up in. I haven't done a ton of videos like this, but here I'm in a 10-day challenge, and I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good at doing this, and I could be better and getting better. But you know what? This is just raw. This is off the cuff. I used to have a script in front of me to be able to even do a video like this, which is kind of funny because the reality is I'm an actor. I'm not a professional actor, but I do act in community theater and do theater, and I'm a musician, and it's nothing for me to get up in front of people and perform and play and do that kind of stuff. But for some reason, video like this was tough. So here I am. I'm doing the video and practicing a good habit of just communicating to people and communicating to you like I'm communicating to you right now. And so these are good habits. These are things that we need to skill up in. We need to get better at what we're doing. Hopefully someday my videos look a little more professional than this. I mean, I'm doing this from a tablet. So, but I say that to say, you know what? You shouldn't let anything hold you back. You have whatever you have at your disposal. There are good things that you can be doing with all those things, and you need to be doing them. You need to be forming these habits and doing these things. Well, where did I learn this? Where did I learn all this stuff? How did I find out about all this kind of stuff? Well, the honest truth is some of you in particular have probably already seen, because I've probably already showed you or gave you a link to go to see where I've learned all this stuff. And maybe you decided that it wasn't for you, or maybe you're still trying to decide if it's for you. These are where I've learned all these things. I have a mentor that has taught me a lot, and continues to teach us and teach me, and he's got a lot of students, and it's not the important thing here about skilling up is because of the unpredictability of everything. We need to have the skills to be able to not just be bound to one source or one thing, or we need to have the ability to be able to transfer those things over to something else, a different product, a different method of going out and finding traffic. You know, traffic is people coming to your website and coming to see your page, coming to see your video like this. And it's important for us to have the skills to be able to, in a way, start over again and again and again and again. The successful do that over and over and over again. and that's how you become that success that you need to be. And when you become that success that you need to be, there's this, that because of the law of attraction, there are things that come your way. The results come because you are doing the successful habits and all that kind of stuff. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today in particular. So whether it's with what we do, or whether it's something else, or something else that you're involved in, you need to skill up. You need to gain the skills. A doctor, when he becomes a doctor, they study for like 10 to 12 years, and do residency, and they call it a practice. And they call it a practice for a reason, is because they continue to gain the skills and practice the skills and learn the skills. Well, we don't have to do that. Look at the unpredictability of the weather. You never know. It just started snowing. Is that crazy? It was sun shining and it was warm a little bit earlier, and now it's snowing. So you just don't know. In our industry, in the industry online, you want to make money online and do things online, it's unpredictable. And I'm going to tell you that straight up. There are certain strategies that you can follow that will always work, but you have to do the right strategies, and you have to know the right tools, the right things to you, and you need to skill up. Excuse me. And be the best at what you can. Be a master of the skills that you do, including your habits and successful habits. Hey, I hope I've been an encouragement to you. I hope I've been helping you. I hope you're not being discouraged by all this, or honk honk honk, those silly geese, and that you will take this to heart, as I've meant it, because I really am looking out for your success. I want you to be successful, just like I am successful, and others like me, that you really find that success. Okay, so I hope you have a blessed day. You know what? I will drop a link in on this particular video also, of something you can go and check out, that may help you in this area. Check it out, and don't be afraid. Drop me a comment. Drop me some questions. Whatever it is that you're thinking about this video, I want to hear from you. All right. Hey, have a blessed day.